Good evening.
Everybody get enough to eat? Good, because there isn't any more. Thank you for coming. I'm Ken Golden. I'm the father of the beautiful bride. I know Rachel is afraid what I'm going to say, but at any rate, I'd like to recognize a few people that are here. First of all, my father, Lloyd, all the way from Florida. My sister and my niece, all the way from Colorado. I'm not going to say your name, Adam. Tim and Peggy Martins. And the other 300 members of the Martins family.
Don't you
I will
know?
never remember your names. Don't expect me to. I asked for name tag, but I was turned down. Hell, I called Jared Josh for 6 months until somebody finally straightened me out. My beautiful wife, Lynn. Lynn and I will be celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary in a few weeks. She's already gained sainthood because of that. And I think she'll agree with me when I say it's 30 years that has been strange and wonderful. I'm strange. She's wonderful. Those of you who know Rachel and who have seen her caring, loving, and generous side, you can thank Lynn for that. Those who know her to be bossy, stubborn, and irritating, I'd like to recognize a couple of people that couldn't be here tonight. First of all, my mother. She wanted to be here, tried desperately. She is fighting her second round against cancer and doing it very courageously and well. My son, Zach, my daughter-in-law, Steph.
Good name, Sam.
Sorry, Josh. I mean, Jared. They're in Thailand teaching English, allegedly. Although those of you who know Zach knows that he's not very good with English. But, at any rate, I am not one of those fathers that's going to babble on about losing a daughter, gaining a son, and I'm certainly not going to start the countdown to grandbabies. Instead, given what I do, I'd like to give Jared a few tips about life with Rachel. Okay? Number one, if you think you're right, you're not. If you think you got the last word in, you didn't. If you think you can win an argument, you can't. Okay? Put the toilet seat down. But remember that you only need to look to your wife to find the most committed, dedicated, and loving person that you will ever find. Rachel. You now have a husband, but you will always be my honey bunny. You didn't think I was going to say that, did you? Let me tell you some things about Jared. Occasionally, let him think he's right. Occasionally, let him think he got the last word in. Occasionally, let him think he won an argument. You might as well give up on the whole toilet seat thing. But always let him know in what you say and what you do that you love him unconditionally. Trust me, guys need that.
That's right.
A lot. Okay. So, I am known to be a bit of a classic rock fan. I somehow have this knack for remembering obscure lines from songs like, painting red doors black, letting cowboys ride, and eating more chicken than any man has ever seen. If anyone can name those three songs. So it should come as no surprise that I would pick a toast from one of my favorite songs. So to the bride and groom. It's kind of long, so don't let your arm get tired. Okay? You will go through some things together. You'll have trunks of memories still to come. You will find things to do in stormy weather, so long may you run. Long may you run, long may you run, although many changes will come. Always let your hearts shine in the sun. Long may you run. To Jared and Rachel.
Jared and Rachel.
I am the father of the groom, and I'm here from Minnesota. It's wonderful to see you all, including those I haven't had a chance to meet yet. I'd like to just thank Ken and Lynn for raising such an amazing and beautiful daughter. And if they are half as excited to have Jared join their family as we are to have Rachel join ours, I know they're very happy. Please, Ken and Lynn. I also am not going to ramble on, and besides, I don't know if I can follow that. What I wanted to say was, in the book of Genesis, the first thing it says that God said was not good was for man to be alone. And I think a few years ago, Jared started to realize the truth of that. And he had a desire in his heart to find a wife. And I would say, well done, Jared. Yeah. Very well done. We, all 300 of us Martins, are just thrilled to have Rachel become a part of our family. And, pardon me?
302.
302, yes. She just could not have fit any better, and we couldn't be any more thrilled and happy for Jared and Rachel. And
There's one.
It's easy!
So, marriage will try you and test you. Get married anyway. Marriage will bring out the best and the worst in you. Get married anyway. Marriage will make you grow beyond where you ever thought you could be. So get married and enjoy a lifetime of happiness and joy and growing together. To Jared and Rachel.
Rachel and I have been friends since 6th grade. We met at Life Christian and became instant friends. Even though we attended different high schools, different colleges, and even now we live in different cities, I'm very thankful that we've become so close and we've really maintained our friendship. We've been through a lot together. we did driver's ed together. I have no idea how we even passed because we sat in the back row next to the vending machines, passed notes and ate candy the entire time. And then we had our high school first dances together. I'll never forget, I invited Rachel to my first polo at Foss. And we walked into the gym and it was the first time we were exposed to freak dancing and we were completely mortified. We were so scared. But we very quickly caught on. And then we also had, on top of that, our rebellious times. To this day, Rachel and I still have an inside joke about the time that I thought it was a good idea to use a backpack as a placeholder of our sleeping bodies in Rachel's bed. One night we might have snuck out. And so Rachel comes from a family of lawyers. She knew that wouldn't hold up, so she scolded me for it. So Rachel and I were pretty much grounded all 4 years of high school, and I have no idea how our parents didn't completely disown us. But, you know, everything that we've done, the good, the bad, and the ugly, has led us to where we are today, and I'm so thankful for our friendship. Now, Jared, unfortunately I don't have too many embarrassing stories about you just yet, but something tells me if we give it a couple years, I'll have some good material for you. So I do know, however, that every time we get together for special events, or when we're hanging out with Rachel's family, or when you guys come up to Seattle and we inevitably find ourselves at Pike Place Market for that smoked salmon on a stick, it's always filled with laughs and has led to some really amazing memories. So I think you two share something very special and very rare, and I absolutely wish you two the very, very best. And when you do have children, please believe I will be here to remind you of what terrors we used to be, and hopefully you'll take it easy on them. I'm ecstatic for the both of you. I think it's an amazing thing when two people who are made for each other manage to fall in love. So I'd like to toast to the beautiful bride and groom, Rachel and Jared. Congrats.
For about 3 years now. But during these 3 years, we have both experienced the biggest, most exciting times of our lives together. We celebrated graduating college. I can't look at you, I'm gonna cry. We celebrated graduating college together, getting our first real jobs, and now the most important. We both met our husbands and have gotten married. Happy tears. God brought Rachel into my life when we had both separately been praying for a best friend. Not only did we share all the same interests, but she even looked like me. Needless to say, it was normal to be mistaken as sisters when we were out and about. This relationship has been more like a sibling relationship than a friendship. We argue, make up, laugh about it, and move on. And I can't imagine sharing these biggest moments of my life with anyone but her. Okay, Jared, he's funny. When Jared came into the picture, I remember the first time he came to our life group. And he was introduced to Rachel and me. And the chemistry between them on that first night was undeniable to everybody but them. It's been a true joy to watch you two walk in the Lord in your dating relationship, your engagement, and now I know your marriage. I've only been married for 5 months myself, so I know I'm not an expert, but I do know that spending your forever with someone is really difficult. But at the end of the day, Christ's love is the greatest foundation for building a beautiful marriage. My little Rachel is all grown up, and I know that your new best friend is Jared. So Jared, make sure that when you take her on Valentine's dates to the movies, to bring blankets and a half-eaten box of chocolate. So please raise your glasses to Jared and Rachel, and eventually many little baby Martins.
We spent a lot of great times together. I've had the opportunity of meeting Rachel, a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Louder?
Yeah.
Is this?
There you go.
Slow. All right. I haven't really given too many speeches, so I'm going to keep it short. there's so many things you can say about Jared and Rachel that are so awesome and so good, but everybody that's here today is a testament of their character. And I could go on forever and talk and say all these good stories, but you all really know who they are, and it's just a blessing, and I find it really awesome to be here and spend this day with you, Jared. So I'd like just to make a quick little toast. To Jared's drive and Rachel's compassion, there's nothing that they can't handle.
That's
Jared,
right.
I can sit down now?
He can set the tone.
All right, my name is Ian. I am Jared's oldest brother. We have just a tiny little bit of crowd participation for this speech. Take your expectations and lower them.
Thank you.
Keep writing them up.
So, what we're doing, I just wanted to congratulate Rachel. Not so much, the wedding's great too, but I was going to personally congratulate you on keeping Jared, a Maerten's, fully clothed for the entire day. It is a curse.
It's all
You might want to explain that.
Oh, we're going to. I thought I was over it. We just lose shoes and shirts. To this, right now, I have no idea where my jacket is. It's gone. And so,
Adam's gonna take it. That's right. Throw it on the sleeves.
so what I have in this bag is just a few years of picking up I've been doing after Jared, my younger brother. I'm just going to give him some stuff back right now. So here's what we have. Okay, we have this superhero shirt. This came when Alec was born, which solidified Jared as one of the 4 older cool boys. So he ran with the big dogs from then on.
Yeah.
You know, right? You're the big dog.
I'd like to think so.
This is a shirt I found when Jared... Oh, this is the wrong one. This is a sweatshirt I found when Jared got accepted to a college as a junior in high school, just because he's that smart and that suave. Bethany Lucan, there you go, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
Up next I have here a Minnesota Gopher shirt, which I am under no illusions. I understand the Huskies are a lot better than Gophers.
No illusions.
Pretty much.
But this symbolizes a moment in Jared's life when he was accepted into the most prestigious portion of the U of M. Only 400 people got to go, 10% of all enrollment to the School of Science, and that was my younger brother, so there you go. This was a phase. So. We don't need to go into details. It's weird.
Wait, you would wear them?
Oh, no. Sorry, it's a phase, but they still want to see it. So. It's a phase, okay?
It's a phase.
I don't know.
Is that a curse?
I feel like I'm killing this right now, too. So here we have 2 name tags, U.S. Army and Maerten's. I actually got to be there. I was in basic at the same time Jared was, and we got in a lot of trouble. Like, we both actually graduated. We didn't get kicked out.
Nice.
And
Cheers.
I got to be there for his graduation, and that was awesome. So those are yours. And that's what I have. And the reason I gave you all these things is because these are all moments in your life that I have been very, very proud of you. Like, this is my younger brother. He has never walked in a single man's shadow. He has always been his own man. And at this moment when I saw him find the woman that he was going to marry and know that he was going to marry her for the rest of her life, it was the most proud of you I've ever been.
Absolutely.
To Jared and Rachel.
Cheers.